Are food companies to blame for people getting fat? My name is Stephan.
I'm Athena and
You're watching Controversial, where we discuss a highly controversial topic in 3.5 minutes.
When the 3.5 minutes are up, we want to hear your opinions in the comments below.
Alright, let's get started. Ready?
Yes! They're wholly responsible for people getting overweight and obese. Do you know what they do? They sell you food that is high in fat, high in sugar, high in salt, and incredibly addictive. Okay, it's irresponsible capitalism.
Okay, now my understanding is a company needs to sell you whatever makes them the most profit in a reasonably responsible way. Now, people themselves have a responsibility to make choices, and it's their right to make choices. So if a food company gives you a product that you want to have instead of the other one that you know is healthier, then it's your decision to get unhealthy. So I believe people need to make their choices, and they need to take responsibility for how they feel and how their body works.
That is exactly the point. They did not do it in a responsible way. They get at you when you're young. They sell you McDonald's, they sell you Coca-Cola, they sell you soft drinks, they sell you sweeties. So they get you addicted to these things. So as an adult, are you free? Totally free to make healthy choices when you become addicted to things from being a young person? No, of course you're not free.
Well,
all in the name of money. How can they, in good conscience, attack children like this?
What about the parents?
They've been indoctrinated too from when they were young.
Right, so you're basically saying human beings have no choice. They are not able to access, despite the internet and many health professionals, they're not able to access information that would benefit them. I believe they make choices. I make choices all the time. I'm eating certain foods now that I choose because they make me feel good, because I've realized I'm going to die one day. And, I have that ability because I have a brain like everybody else. So people make different choices. People are just too lazy sometimes to make choices.
Personal responsibility is an important thing. We should educate ourselves, as to what's healthy, what's unhealthy. But it's very hard to take personal responsibility for something when advertisers working for these big companies are using very tried and tested tricks to make us addicted to these things.
Yeah, what we call marketing.
Infiltrate. Yeah, it is marketing actually.
Yeah, so that's not evil in itself.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with these companies starting to be a bit more responsible? How can these people... I'll tell you something about Coca-Cola, for example. It is designed to make you thirsty. It is a drink that is designed. It's full of caffeine, it's full of salt, and it's full of sugar. Okay.
Salt?
So, yeah, it's full of salt.
Salt?
If you look at a can of Coke, you'll see it has sodium content. What does sodium do? It makes you more thirsty. What does caffeine do? It makes you go to the toilet. It means they are selling you a product that is entirely designed to make you consume more of it. That is insane. How is that even permissible?
Yeah, but you're basically saying that the company is responsible for creating a product that people want.
You only want it because they make it addictive. It's like drug dealers.
It's the people that
are drug dealers.
It's the people that need to regulate drugs. That's an interesting one. It's like now if we're saying that food is like drugs, who knows?
Food is designed to be like drugs by companies that want you to get addicted to them, and these things are to the detriment of the health of people.
Yeah, but people look. I'm not saying that there are foods that I wouldn't even call foods. I think there's an incredible amount of, like cereals, for example, which are marketed as healthy when they're actually full of sugar.
Exactly.
And not good for you. But you cannot get away from people making choices, and the education is there. You've got to blame people if they eat food that they know makes them fat. If they get fat and they don't change their food, they don't get the advice, then you have to blame them for making their own choices.
Your last point proves my argument. There is education out there, but these big companies are putting out conflicting messages and lying about their products. Cereal is a great example. People think they're being healthy by eating things marketed as healthy, but they're not, okay? They're being lied to, which I think crosses the line. It's entirely irresponsible. Big companies are entirely to blame for increasing levels of obesity. Entirely.
What do you think? Are you on my side or are you on her side? Let us know here, and let us know by voting. See you next time.